Jeez, my hair's all fucked up. Deadhead, son. Someone tune by me like, damn, boy. Ah. Thought I split evenly, is it? There it goes. Kind of split evenly. Oh. I can go back to sleep. Yeah, I see that one comment on my post with the AI thing. You're like, that's from Call of Duty. I posted some links on there of like the robot Chinese army. Like, no, bro, they got AI to kick you. Like, no, homie, you're gonna go flying. So that thing's gonna be able to run faster than you, even if you shoot it. You know, the bullet's gonna go tink tink, possibly, unless you hit it in the correct spot. Nah, it'll be just like that scene. I'm good, bro. We need a treaty on that shit, like immediately. It's already bad enough, according to some veterans from like Ukraine. They got AI like lasers that will like target you, find you, and like shoot you right through your like optic of your sniper rifle and blow out your fucking eye. Like, no, we need a treaty on that. You can go check it out. I saw a bunch of people in here. They all left. You're like, no, you can go look at it. No. And trust me, America's making their own robot army too. Don't think they're not. But like, bro, that's gonna be an issue. I even made the condescending joke of, you think a boat strike was bad, wait until this gets unleashed. Fucking onslaught of innocent people. Rip them the fuck apart. Like, bro, yeah, Call of Duty scene would be different. Open the door, like Ghost opening the door, right? The Russian comes through the door. Nah, that scene would have been something completely different if it was a robot walking through that door. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that now. Albeit it's a video game, you can tweak it and change it a little bit. It's funny. I got a weird imagination, bro. And hey, Booth, how you doing? Oh, I need a trash bag. I'm gonna have to bother somebody at the gas station or something. Like, hey, can I have a trash bag? There's so much shit out here. I really don't want to have to buy them. I don't need a whole box of trash bags. I just need a few. I can pick up all my shit. In reality, all I need is one if I just rip up a lot of this paper. I've been homeless for 1,183 days. And then I've just started streaming like last year. It's been a year that I have been streaming. I've been on like Facebook and X, or what was formerly Twitter, for a while. But I just started streaming, trying to like get my political content out, like in more of a broader audience than just Facebook and X. Albeit like I don't have like really many friends on Xbox. Facebook. I just woke up, pardon me. But the Twitter, or what was formerly X there, like, no, I blocked and deleted everyone, typically, that would try to follow me. And I mean, I've had a lot of people try to follow me on Twitter. Because I was on Twitter when it was, and then, eventually Elon Musk bought it. Because I was on Twitter when Jack Dorsey owned it, and then it went under that new ownership, and then throughout, type thing. Do you have any dreams or aspiration? Well, not even Terminator cops in V-Card. Just imagine a fucking Terminator army. Besides the cops. Like, no, bro, I can't knock that the fuck out. There's no, like, this is Sparta, I'm going to knock it off its ass moment here in this thing. No, this thing's just going to grab my leg. Just like that scene, bro, I'm telling you. And then, yeah, I do have, like, I want to be the most subscribed to YouTuber. like, literally. Go to look at the top 10 most subscribed to YouTubers. That'd be like Mr. Beast, Kai Centra, like, I Show Speed, all those people. Put all their subscribers together. Add that number up. That's how many subscribers I want. Well, more than Mr. Beast status, because I'm also trying to be like a political advisor, too. Because I'm homie, if you don't want war, whatever you're doing in the Caribbean, you might want to stop. Like, if you really don't want a war, I don't know what you're doing down there, but you might want to chill the fuck out, pump the brakes, and come on, get back home. Because, homie, no, we got our own problems here. Well, I appreciate that cat opens door. Oh. And then, of course, keep being like a podcaster and stuff and talking about the stuff with people. Like, I care about a lot of people. I guess they're trying, really, I feel like they're just trying to do anything to, like, divert attention away from the Jeffrey Epstein files. It's been past 30 days. Florida's having to get them to release transcripts and shit over there on the Ghislaine Maxwell thing. They still ain't released all the files. And they've had months upon months upon months to have everything redacted that needs to be redacted that would keep the victims safe and their privacy safe. Now, they're just scared of the retribution that's coming because they know they're going to that fucking theoretical wood chipper. So they're just like lashing out at Ukraine. Because I'm sorry, homie, we got our own international terrorist organizations here that are domestic to the United States of America. I'll keep screaming it from the mountaintop, bro. We got the Bloods here, we got the Crits, we got Hell's Angels, Mafia, and the Nazis here. And you can get into more, but like that are domestically here. Well, you got the Ku Klux Klan, let me rephrase that, but you might as well say Nazi, but we got the Latin Kings and that's third. We got our own problems to worry about here. I don't know if you're down there. Like, can we clean all 50 states first? Then, yeah, we can start branching out and be like, hey, do you need help with your criminal organization problem? Any updates on Ukraine from the last live stream? Yeah, I didn't pray for its downfall. I'm just kind of still staying the way it is. No, you're good. My story is very interesting. Well, we have to do like a pre-screening on the interview, okay? Like, I don't know how famous of a YouTuber you are, but I smoke cigarettes and shit. So, like, I don't want to get you demonetized and all that. Because a lot of people ask me, well, what would you like to meet, Mr. Beast? And it's like, bro, I smoke cigarettes, and like, bro, if my face is on any of like featured content of theirs, it's probably gonna get canceled. I've already had someone say, hey man, I didn't forget about you, but like, me acknowledging he's probably gonna get this video demonetized. Like, homie, that kind of like pissed me off when I read that. I was like, bro, that's terrorism. I kind of let it go, but like as the days go on, and I think about everyone that like be commenting on my channel or like engaging with me, it like pisses me off when I think back, sit there and just start thinking about shit and like going through my head about everything that's happened. It starts to piss me off. Like I like, there's things I can't let go. Your last interview was Tiger King? Okay. Yeah. And then I have like piss poor vocabulary, so I might drop an F-bomb or something. You know what I mean? So I would just have to record the interview myself. I don't think you would try to do anything funny, but just in case, I would have my own like recording of it. So that way, if anything was like chopped, screwed, or edited, it's like, no, here's the real one. And then, hey, Phils. Well, I hope you understand I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County, so I mean, you gotta head that direction if you're really serious. And your good spins. Northeast Georgia. I guess Georgia. Bro, I got up like 12 minutes ago and just started streaming. Sorry, someone was like, it's 1:30 in the morning. Bro, it's 7:30 in the morning here. And I mean, bro, I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. I slept like a baby last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't get up until like literally 12 minutes ago. And I like, as soon as I got up, I responded more to like what's been posted to my YouTube. Somebody was like looked at that AI scene, like that robot scene, was like, bro, that's Call of Duty. And then I had to post links to like this Chinese robot army. No, I don't have an Instagram. I have a Facebook. And then I have a X, what was formerly Twitter account, that are in the description of the video. I do have a Kick. I don't know if you can direct message on Kick. I do have one of those. I've been meaning to update my damn stream, just like I've been meaning to look into fucking Twitch. And trust me, I'm a procrastinator. Like, I need to change this shelter into a fucking winter shelter. Like, it's like, I'm in a tent, yes, but I'm in an A-frame tarp shelter. Under. Like, I haven't even switched this to winter yet. I do this all the time. I'm such a procrastinator. So I'm usually so busy streaming or like focused on something else. When I get off this stream, I just forget about it. No, I don't need a sleeping bag. I literally got this little owl blanket and this fucking shower curtain. And then I sleep on styrofoam in here. And then I have like a NASA emergency blanket folded up. Fresh skin, yeah, I shaved my beard. It had to go. I couldn't take my beard much more. I was going insane. I got you, Irish. I appreciate it. I am. I'm kind of in a good spot. I'll look out for widowmakers. And even if a tree's around that could like possibly fall over and hit me. What throttles my stream? I look like a baby, Ben? Hey. Well, I'll take it. I'd rather look like a baby than a pedophile, okay? You too. Rochelle Allen. Any day. Oh, you're agreeing with me. I got it. Yeah, any day. Tell you that one. Jesus. Because that was partially like low-key why I did shave it too. Besides me, like I got tired of chewing my fucking beard. Like, no, homie, when I bite into my food, it'd pull like all my beard in like that, and I'd have to pull it out when I'd bite into food. Yeah, the terrorist is running YouTube. I wish I ran YouTube. Wouldn't have a problem. I'd be getting money, boy. Like, yes, these 30% donations all going to me. Yeah. All this ad revenue, mine. I'm about to make it rain everywhere. Oh, Jesus, boots closer than I thought. There's a lot of y'all. Okay. I've got a couple. I need to slow down. I have a lot of people in my stream that are in North Carolina. There we go. Sometimes I talk way too fast, and my stream quality is not good for that. Like, homie, it's almost like speaking Chinese to you. If you miss that 1 second, no, I could have said like a whole sentence. And that second that you miss. And then you're just coming back into me being like, and I shot him. Or something, you know what I mean? And you're like, wait, what? A tent tour? For the love of God, I don't want to get a tent tour. I need to get a trash bag and clean up my shit right now. There's a lot of trash out here. At least in the front of my shelter. It's not a lot. It's just fucking... It looks like a lot, but it's not. I need to clean it up. It's pissing me off. I clean this spot up and usually where I chill out elsewhere. But I am in an A-frame turtle shelter, like, you know, I'm still over here in that, like, inside of this one. I got a tent inside of this. And plus, it's really not even cold this morning compared to it has been to other mornings. I don't know, I might just be acclimating to it a lot easier. But, like, no, it wasn't even that cold this morning. I mean, I try to give you a tour of what I can without, like, getting all trash on camera. But, like, this is the inside. The inside's not that dirty, but yeah, this is my inside. You know, I got to refold it all back up, but I literally lay off like this in styrofoam. Because I curl up in a fetal position, so I pretty much sit on that little pad. Mind you. And then, load it. My foot caught on the tent. And no bullshit. The tent is inside this. Alright. And then I have it anchored down with like a log, as you can kind of see here. It's covered up with leaves, but it's like 2 logs I got it covered up with right here. I have it anchored down. And then I have the infamous rocks right there. There's one of them. The other one should be under here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Everyone who's on the flight logs, like, homie, that's a flight log to that island where that shit happened, by the way. So, like, nah, homie, everyone on that flight log list. Long story short, Snoop, Tom Hanks, Clinton, Obama, Biden. Martha Stewart. I think I already said Tom Hanks. Bill Gates. Who else has seen that list? White Law. That got released. That got released, the flight log did. No, it's state property, but which is technically public property. Like, no one owns it. Now, if someone buys it and puts something here, like, no, and usually, like, where I sleep at, like, no, when I first got out here, right, there was a storage shed. That was where my dad used to work at a long time ago. He was an electrician, but eventually shit fell out there, but whatever. There was a storage shed they had. It was, like, way out in the woods, right? I would use that as, like, a plan B if my shelter ever got, like, flooded out or something. I'd go there because it was always dry. And then sometimes I'd go there just for the nostalgia and the fucking memories. We're like, no, a construction crew came through. They saw I was sleeping there. You know, they left a note. I didn't see the note the night before, or I wouldn't even slept there that night. But I saw the note. It was like, hey, man, we're going to destroy, like, you know, we're going to destroy this tomorrow. So, like, you know, get your stuff and go. You know, they said it nicely. You know, it was just like saying, hey, we're going to destroy this. I didn't see it until I woke up the next morning after I took a shit. I woke up the next morning, saw it, and I was like, oh, my bad. I wouldn't even been there. But so, like, usually they're pretty cool because I don't, like, albeit, yeah, there's trash here. I'm talking about the trash. I pick up my trash. I don't leave it like it is. No, I'm, like, low-key getting bothered. I'm about to go to, like, a restaurant where I know people that work there and just like, hey, can I get a trash bag? Like, can I get a couple of them? I need them. Because it pisses me off when I see all my trash like this. I hate it. Because it's like trash I built up over the months, and, like, I need to throw it out. Because it looks worse than it is. It looks like I'd, like, done that in a day type shit. It's bad. I'm not getting back out and showing you the setup. You can rewind the live if you can. I really don't have to worry about any wild animals out here. I don't cook at my shelter. I can't have a fire within city limits. And then I don't want to be carrying a skillet around. And then, of course, attracting nature at my campsite. But there's been a black bear out here, yeah. Briefly. I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. I think I might have found it in a drainage tunnel. And it growled at me. And it was like, yeah, I don't need to walk up on a cornered bear in a tunnel that I have to be, like, hunched over 90-degree angle and, like, run out. This thing just I mean, I pick my nose and eat it. No, I'm not picking my nose and eating it. We'll put you in timeout for a minute. Make you think about what you said. Are other homeless people nice to me? Typically, yeah. I mean, they're a homeless person. They usually aren't dicks to people. You know, no offense. Like, they usually want something from you because they're homeless. So, you know, them being, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, they're another human being. You know, people are generally nice with each other if you're nice with them. Like, I'll go ahead and tell you that now. They're under a lot of stress. But, like, I'm in an area where there's not a lot of other homeless people. So I stick to myself. So, like, yeah. It's kind of my perspective on it. Well, no, blogging is going to get me off the streets. It's the cancel culture smear campaign I have to go through every day. That's what's killing me. Anyways, you're just going to get blocked, man, deleted. I mean, videos where I'm out in the woods all day streaming are getting demonetized somehow. And I don't know what for. This is all my content. I do all this shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm getting demonetized for. Well, Dominic Foster got blocked and deleted, period. Like, no, that's out of here. That was just disrespectful. Oh, look like blogging ain't getting you off the streets. You know, when the donations were coming in good and everything there, as it should be. Like, don't think I can't revoke that prayer. But everyone's feeling a lot better today. Jesus Christ, God, and Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible are good, aren't they? But you're feeling a little bit better today. Just a little bit. I don't need you either. Like, a debate that ran through here was rare. I personally feel like somebody let it out of a cage around here. I'll go ahead and tell you now. I need to play the league. I'm crazy. I'm not doing a girly voice this morning. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I got a job. No, it's relatively peaceful out here. Not many people fuck with this shit. So, yeah. I mean, homie, I want you to understand, like, he's just still out here from last time I went. Like, I need to get the trash up out here. It starts piling up over time. Like, this is out here. Has Lele been back? Lele's been blocked and deleted. She can't come back. All she can do is watch. Because I feel like Lele was somebody else. I'm going to be honest with you. I really do. I feel like it was one person on multiple accounts. I really do. Because it was just too cliche. Because there were things about Lele's profile picture and like and when I was talking to someone else, like, nah. I mean, it was like a spitting image. That fucking profile picture. It's just like, yep. Who the fuck's Lele? Some user on here that hates me. Oh, I don't know who it is. It could be anybody. Allegedly, she claims she was some 34-year-old woman out in Michigan. I think I have a good idea on who it is. I'm not sure. But no, they came in all upset at me. Then allegedly, according to YouTube and other YouTube users, like, she's going around like spreading defamation on my name and like talking shit in other people's channels about me. And never mind, I've caught a bunch of other people impersonating me and like being on other people's channels talking shit to them. That shit pisses me off. I've even caught people from my own stream in the chat like talking shit to them. I did not act. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go through the lives today. And then, oh, there's someone right there. Or when I'd be banned. I was banned off YouTube. I couldn't go live. And there'd be people in there like impersonating me, talking shit to people on other people's channels. I mean, dead ass. I could sit there and have a conversation with somebody. Like, they had hundreds of people in there. No, a very engaging conversation with like other streamers. They come back in and say hey to them. And it wasn't like I was over irate, spamming prayers and being like obscene. And some of these channels, no, I had like legitimate conversation with like the actual streamer and like their channel. Nope. When I come back the next day, no, they didn't want to say shit to me that day. It's like they got served the gag order from the government, bro. I'm being honest with you. But in reality, no, there's a bunch of impersonators came through that just screamed obscenities and like, yeah, I ain't talking to that guy. They probably thought it was me. Like when I went to bed. Like, no, yeah, I'm sure I talked to you all night, kind of. But no, I went to sleep. And here they come in, just spamming away. I mean, I'm 6 feet above ground still, Lord willing. Like, I'm great over here, dog. It's just another day. I mean, yeah, long story short, that's not wrong, Spin. That's not wrong. Yes, Rachel, it is. Like, I was almost back in 2020 working 2 full-time jobs, right? I was working at Jersey Mike's full-time and, like, Lowe's Home Improvement full-time. I was getting, like, $12 an hour at Lowe's Home Improvement. I was probably getting $12 an hour at Jersey Mike's because, you know, the tips, albeit I was only getting 9, but, like, the tips people would leave, it practically round out to be about $12 an hour, and I still wasn't making enough to get my own place. And mind you, this is, like, during rampant COVID, so I couldn't even do, like, income-based. Like, no one was moving, no one was leaving because of the improved unemployment benefits and everything else they were getting. My dumb ass was working and homeless out in that shit. If I could go back, I would take that free $64,000 over those years. I'll go ahead and tell you that. It goes. I'm still waiting to get my daughter back, but, like, other than that, well, you know, like, getting through this cancel culture gaslighting smear campaign on my stream and getting back to the algorithm and making money and me having my videos not demonetized when there's no copyright content. I am Matthew. What do you mean? What, you don't know who I am because I don't have a beard? Dog, I still got the same, like, possibly, Jason. Well, I don't need people coming in and mocking my daughter. That's just going to piss me off. Yeah, I know. That's another reason I shaved it, too. I wanted to see my own neck again. You know what I mean? Because the beard made me look a lot bigger than I was. Because a lot of people do not understand. Like, literally, dog, I am like 4 inches taller than Kevin Hart. I am not a big guy. I will be just, like, I'll be at Shaq's a giant, but, like, no, I'll be just as small. And you see how small Kevin Hart is around everyone else in Hollywood. Like, no, I'm just as small. I'm not much bigger than him. Even in, like, body size, he probably weighs more than me. She's still in Tennessee? Okay, yeah, now you're getting blocked and deleted. How much do I make monthly? Well, like, I want to be honest with you, 8. I'll be honest with you, the first month I started streaming when I was monetized in August. It was August, let me check. Yeah, hold on, let me check, 1 second. Actually, hold on, let me tell you the first one. In August, I made $1,100. That was like my best month that I've made money out of. I appreciate it. Yeah, but August was like my best month. I made like $1,100. You know, I pretty much had a like full-time job. Yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, I've made decent money outside of that, but it was never over like, you know, amounts. I don't need people trying to come rob me or something. I really don't have any money. You know, that was then. I've been going through a lot of cancel culture since August, so. Yeah, see, that's why I do what I'm doing right here and why I like have a like A through Z podcast type thing and just go where I want to go and do what I want to do. because we can talk about anything, and if I want to go stream games, I can. I don't have to get locked down and just streaming games, strictly games. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, you know, like, you got to look at Asmongold. You know, he always played World of Warcraft. All his viewers came in when he played World of Warcraft. And then he kind of had his, like, shift, just like Cutie Pie and, like, Trick2G. I don't know if Searchhead still plays League, but, you know, they have all branched off somewhere else into other games. You know, they lost their main fan base, but they kept the fan base. I did not want to get locked down and doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. That's what I'm saying. I used to watch a lot of Twitch streamers back in the day. But like, I saw them all branch off from like the game they were like hardcore and in tuned with and just playing where their fans would come in. Because you would see their viewer base get like fucking hurt when they'd switch from their main game. Yeah, they'd still be like, got a lot of viewers, but it wasn't what they were doing if they're playing like the actual game they're used to playing and streaming. You know, it's like Six Lack. You know, once you pop off in that shit, you got to keep doing it. You know, that's why I chose to be like an amoeba of content here. So no matter what the fuck I want to do, I can do it. Go stream games, go stream a trail, you know, pre-record shit when I do get like extra equipment and stuff in my own place. And like, you know, I stream mobile games kind of. Pick 6 random numbers, spin. Okay. 7, 4, 9, 3, 0, 1. No, what, Tyler won? He was, no, I could have sworn he was strict. No, Tyler won. No, that motherfucker was strictly League of Legends Draven, motherfucker. No, I don't care if, dude, no, I have the same attitude, like, no, when I see someone touch my main champion, no, bro, I quit. I'll start raging, like, fuck you, I don't care. Like, no, because you do that shit in ranked or unranked. Even if he was on a ranked team and someone else picked Draven, no, this motherfucker would intentionally feed. I remember that shit. He'd get so mad. He used to be strictly League of Legends. I don't know if he's like when I at least tuned into his content. I don't know. He might have been streaming before that and streaming other shit. But from when I saw him, he was strictly League. I mean, he could have branched off now. Rage Matthew is one of my favorites. No, I hate raging, bro. Yes, dude. You know, he streamed League of Legends. Yes. No, I did the same shit, but I did it over Sonya, bro. It started pissing me off because, like, when I started playing AP Sonya before they reworked her, like, no, I was one-shotting everything in 1v5 in games consistently. I mean, you go through my history and it'd be like, win, just consistent wins. Nah. Because her original one, like, I think they kind of shrinked her Q range a little bit and nerfed it and, like, changed some shit. It pisses me off. Because each one of those abilities now, the empowered one with her heal, no, it reduced healing. It was a grievous wounds. And the other one was a slow. And then, of course, your Q was like, or your one was like built-in Lich Bane. I know, they nerfed the fuck out of her. Now you're trying to run away too bad. Here comes an empowered slow. Nope. Boop, you ain't going anywhere. My ADC's getting this kill. I didn't like the Pin Kill Sonya. Personally, I like the Odyssey one. Because whether Riot will admit it or not, I'm kind of the reason that thing got made. I'm going to be honest with you. So cool. Like, that whole thing, bro. I can see it all. It's just something ain't sunk in yet, but kind of has a little bit. You know, when I start talking about targeted individuals. It's kind of funny, low-key, I ain't gonna lie. Do you remember Digimon? Yes, I had a PlayStation game where you could fight with Digimon. I hope you understand you're talking to the walking encyclopedia of video games here, okay? And that quote, that's from Steamy Biscuit, by the way. I don't know if you've seen him as a YouTuber on YouTube. No, he called me the I need to tune back into his content. I ain't seen it in forever. Be like, no, he called me the walking encyclopedia of video games. Yeah, they had a Digimon Rumble Arena. I love that shit. I love the one that would turn into like the dragon thing, or like dinosaur dragon thing, and that would throw like a purple death ball at people. And then the one that would turn into like that big knight with the big circle shield and like the lance. Or not the lance, like the big ass like lance joust thing. North Carolina, Alamance County. I've been here my whole life. Yeah, they're probably nervous around homeless people. Like, bro, I can't blame people. Some people being nervous when I'm over here screaming and yelling. Obviously, I'm not yelling at them, but they're gonna, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? You mean Shin? Oh, yeah, I love Blood Moon Shin skin. And then I kind of like the Pulse Fire skin. I don't know if that's on Live League. That Pulse Fire one's kind of nice. I have to give him that one. If I was still playing Live League and it was there, I'd definitely get it, because I love Shin. A lot of people will talk shit about that champion, but no, I'm sorry, bro. He's got a built-in invulnerability. He can taunt everything. So if everyone's focused on the ADC, you ult the ADC, everyone's focused on him. Nope, you taunt their whole team. And depending on that, you got flash and shit. And then that's not counting teleport. Especially if you like play a top Shin. So like, yeah, I ult your bot lane to save your ass, but I can go right back to top lane. It's not a problem. Like, yeah, that's how it was with Sonya. Like, I started manning support. I got tired of playing top lane and jungle. Because every time I be top lane or jungle, I'll freeze my lane. Even if I died or something and they got the lead, I would freeze my lane and kind of just hurt hug and wait for a gank or something. Like, setup plays. But, I'd be doing that and trying to play safe. Nope. Teammates died. Teammates died. Teammates died. Teammates died. It's like, okay, that's it. I'll go support and hold your fucking hand down here as Leonia. I never got the chroma. I didn't even know he had a chroma skin. I didn't even know they added that. It sounds cool. Oh yeah, I played Mortal Kombat. I played Doom, Doom 2, Doom, Final Doom. Yeah, and it's not counting the flash taunt either. Dude, they hate a lot of champions. I kind of like how they do Live League now, though, where like, the champions that were picked or whatever, you can't pick them again in the next game. I kind of like that because it breaks up the meta a little bit. He's like, yeah, someone picked that champion. We can't play it next game. You know what I mean? Like, it causes you to like learn other champions and force them to actually be a meta champion. But yeah, I went like major like Leonia, Thresh, Sonya support. I played like legitimate support, but because like a lot of people would be bitching at me because I was going full AP Sonya there before like they patched her and shit. Because no, you're better off running the support items on her at this point. With the heal and the attack speed increases you give to everyone and all that shit, like an extra boost damage, especially through like your aura abilities already. Oh yeah. Bro. T1 number 1, son. 6 rings, bitch. 6. They'd have more than that, but I was busy. I like playing it though. Well, no, typically now it just stuns them. It don't matter what it is. It's just a stun. Kind of. Because they like nerfed the fuck out of her built-in Lich Bane. I'm telling you. Now, albeit if you were full support items, you weren't going to do a lot of damage anyways, but if you went full A, like, no, home. No. Abilities to get that Lich Bane ability, because like your Lich Bane stacked on that built-in Lich Bane, by the way. So like whatever your AP was, that Lich Bane was going to give you on your next basic, like, no, your main ability did that as well. It was just, but they nerfed the fuck out of it. I mean, it could be a Scion full tank for an hour. No, you would you pretty much two-shot him. Still. Besides, whoever the fuck that off hits is dead anyways. Because you got a built-in Lich Bane from her Q. When you did 3 abilities, it gave you like all your ability power as well to your next basic attack. So if you had a Lich Bane on 2 and you're a full AP, you pretty much had 2 Lich Bane procs. So I'm telling you, like, no, it was pretty much a Vigor ult. And on a 3-second cooldown. And really it was quicker than that, especially when you had all the cooldown, like with your full AP build, you had 40% cooldown reduction, or 20%, I mean, excuse me. I think it could get up to 40. I don't know what they capped it at now. It's been a while since I played. And I'm playing on Wild Rift, so Wild Rift and Live League are 2 different things. Okay. See, I don't know what she's like on live. Wild Rift's a little different. Because from what I remember, yes, she did have a slow. It was on her E. Because, like, all her abilities had a special thing after 3 things. Like, if you go through 3 abilities, you get a special proc on whatever ability you use next. So if I hit heal, and I basic auto you, you're going to get grievous wounds. If I hit the E, and that was my 3rd ability, it's going to slow you. The first one was just a Lich Bane attack. Now it's like a stun. Oh, that's who that is. Okay. They made her assist. No. Sonya don't talk. Technically speaking. Sonya just talks to you through music. That's really just the music talking to you. Like, according to Sonya's lore, Sonya just talked to people through her music and shit. Not many people could understand her. I hate Seraphine. I hate that bitch. I really do. Like, dude, that's so annoying. You're all beautiful. Oh, yeah. Like, bro, it's worse than Yumi. Where's my fishy fish for my dishy dish? Yumi's an annoying little fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sucks absolutely by himself, but dude, the attack speed increase, bro. I mean, you're talking about 100% attack speed once you have Ardent Crusader on. Completed. Like, no, whatever your ADC needs, they don't need attack speed right now, bro. You got 100, you're just stacking it at this point. Overstacking it. Like, you get some damage or some crit. Homie, you got Yumi on you. You got 100% attack speed, brother. Well, I hate and like her ult now, because her ult now, like, no, if you, for some reason, like, no, you'd hit him with, like, the original ult when it was just that line that would shoot out. Like, no, they could be directly in front of you, but somehow it would miss them and not stun them. This one is kind of more of like an AoE, like, a Nivea, like, Q ability, where, you snap it and it, like, stuns you if you walk into it. So that way, there ain't that fucking, like, whack-ass dead zone where it was glitch and miss. Because that would fuck up so many team fights. Especially if you like were to flash ult and one of them were to walk forward just a little bit enough, no, it would fuck everything up because they wouldn't get stunned. Now with the AoE stun how it is, no, they all get stunned. As long as they're in it. It was annoying. I don't. Well, when I was watching the LCS, I didn't see anyone playing anything outside of the meta, though. It was still like meta champions. They don't have Set in there. No. You want to know the most broken champion ever? Put Set in live. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you, dog. Stun. Knockback. Motherfuckers got shield on shield. Set in that bitch. Put Set in that bitch. Set's fucking broken, dog. Melee champion, but fucking just ranged. Like, no, don't have to get close to you. I'm telling you, Set with Heart Steel and all that, everything else in there. I don't know if you'll have Twin Guard in there, but that shit gives you like 5% tenacity, a magic resist, armor, and like durability as well for each champion around you. So you can have 25% with that Twin Guard on. It already gives you 60 armor and magic resist. It's fucking broken. That's not getting into like the Protector's Vow, I think, or the other one where if you get just a certain amount of health, it gives you like a 50% shield of your health. And he's already got a built-in shield that goes off his max health anyways. And then you got Heart Steel that's doing fucking percent health damage off your fucking max health. Like, it's bullshit. Faker, the only reason they can do that is just because they've been playing since the beta. Oh, I gotta go play this old champion? Yeah, they might wobble a little bit on the bicycle, but, you know, it's like riding a bike. Kind of. As long as you keep up with the patch notes. You know, one ability might not do what you think it does anymore. Or it's been nerfed to the fucking Kingdom Come. I miss Rek'Sai. I want Rek'Sai and Wild Rift, and then Udyr. Bro, you got an analog stick in Wild Rift. Like, if the screen was tilted this way, like, you got an analog stick right here. You don't have to click and move anymore. Look up Neo. What is Neo? I feel like you're just... we're having a conversation about League of Legends, and you're just talking about Neo. I'm not Neo. That's kind of dumb. Anyways, block ban delete. Trick 2G? It's not that hard, dude. It's just the stance dance, brother. You pretty much change. You always go back to bear. Like, when you stun them, you switch to whatever you want. Or what you kind of need at the time. Because, like, if I switch to bear, like, if I hit you with, like, if I go tiger, like, if I run up on you, I'm already in bear, run up on you, I switch to tiger, get the attack speed, turtle will stop you from doing any damage to me, and then, you know, boof, when I go bear to stun you, and then pop into fucking Phoenix to, like, destroy you. Like, it's just a stance dance. It just depends what the situation's requiring. Sometimes you might need to hit a turtle. Sometimes you might need to go tiger. You know, it's just situational. And, like, Udyr's not, like, a meta champion. I just want to try it in, like, at least in live. Because you can kite him too easy. It's Wild Rift on the fact that I don't have to click to move, and I have an analog stick. That's why I want to play Udyr. Same with Rek'Sai. Oh, Rek'Sai really, I still feel is meta, but they kind of nerfed her to fucking Kingdom Come. Just because of her map presence. That's why I love Rek'Sai too. That was a big Rek'Sai main, right along with, like, Shen and shit, when I did, like, do top lane and jungle and stuff. Oh, yeah. You got those boots upgrades and everything else. Like, no. Because, you know, if you're, like, someone like Callista and you're a Udyr, like, bro, you're never going to close that gap. And, yeah, sure, you flashed E to stun her, but, like, no, she flashes away. And you're like, no. Like, hey, you ain't, bye. It should be Gonma. Like, Gonema. It's literally my name, my full name backwards in the two first letters. Because my last name's Golding, so I did G-O. My middle name's Neville, so I did N-E. And my first name's Matt, so I did M-A. I am in North Carolina, Alamance County. Dude, Callista's not new. Callista was like, I'm going to get it inaccurate, I'm sure, but like, she was after Jinx and all of them, but I think it was like season 8. She was like in a Shadow Isle like update with like Hecarim and all that. I want to say she was like season 8. She was a little bit like, because I want to say like Thresh and Lucian came out first before Callista and all of them. Then it was like Callista. It was like one of the other ADCs that came out. Yes. Because Jinx and Violet, they were season 6. I'm judging. I'll stop like a baby here. No, she's a good ADC though. She's got great mobility, and it's hard to like get her stuck in one spot. You can't like really keep her locked down. Mel, I haven't played against Mel. No, they introduced her from Arcane, and she looked broken from what I could see. Like when I saw her introduction, I was like, "Oh God, it's going to be annoyingly broken." Because I know they added an Mbessa, Mel, and then I want to say they added Rel in there now. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, if you all are an Arcane fan, is a foreshadowing precursor that's going to be it's going to be in season 3. I got you. Well, I kind of like her because they explain like what they're trying to use Arcane to like really explain everyone's lore. I don't know why they don't stick to what's in the lore on their characters, anyways. I don't know if they got rid of it, but all the champions have a background lore. Yeah, I watched both of them. Mind you, I've always been a big Jinx fanboy. When she came out, even in season 6, I sucked at ADC, but like, no, I was a big fanboy of her. If I did have to play ADC, that's the one I'd go every time. What? Well, no one cares, first of all. We're going to block ban delete that. It's just an idiot, Varshal. That's all it is. Don't pay it no mind. I need you medicated. I should have put some more on last night, but I didn't. No, I'm just going to block ban delete you for that one. I don't care about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a Jeep web today. Deal with drugs, human trafficking, murder for hire, and everything else. I get that one a lot. Even when I have my beard, they're Lord Playa. Well, Vartro, they're block ban deleted. It don't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. It don't matter. It was not a relatively important comment that would look like it was going to lead to a constructive, healthy conversation to better the stream. Long story short. No, I don't love fentanyl. Block ban deleted. You gotta remember, I deal with a lot of cancel culture trolls, Marshall. Shit ton of them. Oh, yeah. Hey, but a troll will always live under a bridge, though. Trolls don't get to live in nice things. Trolls live under the bridge. Because they have nowhere else to live. Yeah. I wouldn't want to live in an apartment anyways. That'd be terrible. I'm not paying. Because like when I said when I was in 2020 when I was homeless, now I wouldn't make enough money to get my own place. Rent was like $3,200. Oh, it was only $1,600. It'd say rent would be like $700, right? Then they'd tack on like $900 in amenities, and then you got to make first month's last month rent. So really, it's like $3,200 you got to make a month, and show on payment stubs you make that, and have a good credit score nonetheless. And I have a shit credit score. A smaller camp van. See, I've thought about getting like a U-Haul and renovating it myself. I'm not even going to lie. Because all you really need is a shower you can kind of spin around in, and like a toilet you can sit down on. That only takes up so much space. And I say that loosely. Because like the bed, like I saw like on this, in the U-Haul we had, I'm sure it could be a bigger space, but like that part that's like up in that cabinet there, like no, that's where the bed can go. I'm not that big of a guy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my partner's not gonna be that big. So you gotta remember, I'm 5'7", dog. The last woman, like one woman I was with, she was 5'4". She only came up to here. Like, nah. There. No, I know, Varchel. I know. That's what I said. No, we can fit up there, and it's not too high up where, like, you're going to wake up and bong, hit your head on the roof. And then if a day a tornado's coming, hey, we can move. Like it's not an issue. Storm's coming, we gotta go. I might have the bathroom a little big-ish, like, but I'd space it out the way I wanted to. And then really you only need like a stovetop with like a few burners, man. Or like an air fryer, more than anything. Like, you can almost cook anything with an air fryer. Or like a rotisserie oven type thing. It just sits there and it just spins the meat. Like, put it on the skewer, let it spin, and it'll slowly cook itself. All right, 8-bit low, ELO, League Chronicles. I'm doing okay. I need to go back to like playing League though. I gotta get my player score up. I can't play ranked anymore. I kept getting disconnected. Turn right like the other ones. I got the fucking Emerald one. I almost got the Diamond, but no. No, that's what I'm planning on having, virtual. A stand-up shower in there. Period. It's just renovating it to the point where it drains out and all that. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to put that in like a somewhere on the U-Haul, because I'm pretty sure EPA is going to get a little upset if my shit and piss are just going straight on the ground with all the shampoo chemicals and shit. But I'm hanging in there, RSPS. Hanging in there. Another day, another dollar, same old shit, different day. Yeah, but unfortunately, I kept getting disconnected. Like when I first started playing, I could stream for like 8 hours. It'd be about 7 hours of gaming content, hour of loading screens for all those games. Now, if I play, no, and I play ranked usually, all the time, live. No, now I play, no, it's 7 hours of loading screens, 1 hour of gameplay. Like, my connection gets throttled that hard. It's that bad. Yeah. I had an itch to play League of Legends again, and I don't have a computer, so I found a way to scratch my itch. So I play Wild Rift. And personally, I like Live League, the skill it requires for the click to move thing, because one wrong click and you click a minion or something, no, you can cost the whole team fight. If you don't click like a champion or something. You can cost the whole team fight. Because you accidentally ulted a minion and not a champion. No, the beard's not coming back. I'm never letting my beard grow out again. Never again. Well, I don't ask people for cash. You know, when people like you say what you say, that's why I pray for death, like for God, Jesus Christ, from the sacred Bible, to punish America with death, war, famine, pestilence, wild animal attacks, and natural disasters. I mean, homie, I'd be very careful what you say to me today. I prayed that way for a reason, because, yeah. No, I know, no. Fuck out of that person yesterday, albeit I like, no, bro. It's still the same stipulation. Don't think just because I'll revoke it. This is a symbiotic relationship. I do what I do, you do what you do, okay? That's all this is. It's like hatred towards me. I ain't gonna tolerate anymore. Yeah, go look at America, brother, and go look when I prayed. Anyways, block ban deleted. You're new to my stream, and 16,000 other people have a very different story to say to you and are getting very irate and very angry. Because they're like, please, oh my God, he's about to get us all killed again. Like, homie, careful. 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 Please. Be careful. You got to understand, I have a daughter that I didn't know I had that is missing right now. No, homie, the Lord is taking care of me. And I'm getting my kid back. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Be very careful what the fuck you say to me. Anyways. I'm in Alamance County, Sean. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. I might be going out to Burlington here pretty soon to go get some food. Might take the bus and go get some chow chow. I had Taco Bell yesterday, so I might not get Taco Bell today. Might get Burger King or something. I don't know. I might get Taco Bell. Oh no, you're good. No, you're good. I get it. Like, look, it'll things will get better here in due time. Trust me, it's already helping. Already, no, I guarantee you, it's already helped since I've changed that prayer. You live up in Michigan? Oh no, you getting blocked and deleted. Sorry, you in the no state, Sean. You up there with like Lele and everyone else that hates me. Like, nah, you in the no state, Sean. Sorry. Wait, no, man, you ain't been a dick yet. Let me unblock ban delete you. I just feel like you're doing some like undercover surveillance, though. Let me unblock ban delete you. That's just my paranoia coming out. That's all it is. Am I planning to stay homeless? Technically, no. But I'd like to, but I can't. You know, I'd like to be Mr. Peace rich out here homeless. Don't get me wrong, but no, there's other things in my life where, like, no, I kind of got to grow up and get a house and take care of my kid and take her to school and, you know, help her with her school and do whatever she wants to do, kind of, and raise her. That's like, I got bigger shit I got to do besides run a country. I'm sleeping out in the woods in my tent in A-frame tarp shelter. Excuse me. I speak really fast. I think really fast. It's a problem. No promises. Freak destroyer. No promises. I might wake up one day and it's like the fucking this month going in of trying to get peace, and I keep seeing more escalatory attacks, more and more, and it makes me go a little crazy from time to time. Lives inside of Minecraft igloo. Drugs and alcohol. I'll smoke weed if I'm offered it freely, and then if I get a pin or anything like that, it's given to me freely. But they're usually malfunctioning, and it lasts as long as the battery does, because like the charger port will be so clogged with like oil you can't use it. I get like tobacco vapes for free as well. I mean, I smoke cigarettes, but other than that, like hardcore drugs like cocaine, fentanyl, meth, or heroin or something like that, no, I don't touch that shit. You know, I'll drink alcohol, but I don't drink a lot. You know, some people sit there, get a half gallon of liquor, and then go get a 24 pack, and then go get a fifth of like Jack Daniels, bro, and put it down in one night. And yeah, they can do that. I don't drink that much. But I do drink occasionally when I can. Like, yeah, virtual, I can't. I ain't got no fucking money. And even then, when I do get money, my first priority is food. If I'm drinking, I've got like money for food and shit covered a little bit. Even if it's like to eat a bag of chips that day, you know, I kind of got food covered that day. Because like I'm not telling you to get blackout drunk, but like, bro, if you get a little tipsy and you're out in like this cold, you'll be fine. It helps numb the bite of the frost. Outside of when you wake up the next day, you know, you sat there in like negative 10-degree weather, but you felt warm as fuck. You wake up the next day sober as a cucumber, right? You still feel warm. You're like, oh. Me, again, Alamance County, North Carolina. Like I said earlier, I was probably going to go out to Burlington and get something to eat. I want to spend $2. All I do is pay $1, ask for a transfer, pay another dollar, ask for a transfer, and come back home. Yeah, like, no, if you get blackout drunk, no, you're going to have some issues out here. You might end up dead like people do in Alaska a lot. Because alcohol is a big problem up in Alaska. And people will get, like, piss-faced drunk, try to go sleep outside and die. And then, hey, Tumquat, how you doing? And then, yeah, prayers. Trust me, everything will get better. Slowly but surely. I don't know why they're double honking. And if it doesn't get better, you need to start understanding the fact you may be wicked. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. Other people are like, yeah, like, oh, God. What the fuck was that? Like, I gotta get something cheap, though. I mean, I got 2 slices of pizza last night from Speedway that were kind of fresh, to be honest with you. You know, it wasn't burning. It was kind of burning my mouth a little bit. How like hot it was, but it wasn't exactly burning my mouth. Like I kind of caught it at the right time. And again, bro, I have a daughter that I didn't know I had that was kidnapped from me. Okay, I don't even know if her mother's still alive, and I loosely say kidnapped because if her mother's still alive, like I kind of give a fuck. And I mean that in a good, like where I would like I mean that loosely in the sense of being genuinely concerned about her well-being more than anything. I give a fuck. I want to get my kid back. But at the same time, I know no funky business is going to be going down with her mother alive. So, like, I could give a fuck. But, like, at the same time, I want my daughter back. And I'm trying to go about this the right way because I think it's a fucking huge misunderstanding. That's all it was. And I got her knocked up and left, and then she's never told me. That's the worst part. So I have no idea where she is. And I give a fuck about that. I want my daughter back. That's why I'm praying for the destruction of the earth, for the most part. Yes, Tumquat, I have, like, I don't want to put my family's drama out there, but yeah, it happened to them too. Like it happened to someone in my family, but as well. But it was with her son, and like he had a son with this person, but the mother of that son took it away. Like the son's father's mother that it happened. Like no, she couldn't get custody. She tried to get custody, and they wouldn't. Like no, they didn't give it to her. So, like, yeah, I know it happens to a lot of people. It's a very unfortunate thing. This, like, I hope that this is why I say, like, with the abortions, I'm not for, but like, I'm not a slave. But that's why I feel like sometimes an abortion should require the husband or the partner signature. Like, who got you pregnant? Because technically, that's their kid as well. That's half them, half you. Of like genetic makeup here. There's a lot of people that go through that. Unfortunately, I just get a little narcissistic from time to time, and what about me? Because like I don't know. I don't feel like stroking my own ego on what I do, and causing malevolence somewhere, or like I don't even want to say causing malevolence somewhere, but like or malfeasance somewhere. But spread negativity. Just a bunch of bullshit, Tumquat. That's all it is. Yeah. And no, here's the thing though, like I found this out after the fact, me like over the house freaking out about what I'm going through. But I think they got it though, because they've been through there, they've been there, done that. So like, it was more one of those like, World War Z Day moments, and the other guy looks at you and go, yeah, my family was killed. It's like, oh, whoops. Yeah, Marshall, it's not fair to the child at all. It should be. It really should be. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like, no, my kid, like, no, like, bro, she going to be up, like, no, she going to be up all night. I already tell you that now. It'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning. She's going to still be up. She'll still be up. No, she'll still be up. I have a very I was an over hyperactive kid, and she don't need to be on no ADHD and like fucking sleeping pills. Like, no. Yeah, rearrange your room in the middle of the night. I don't fucking care. I did that shit myself. You'll tire yourself out and go back to sleep. Sleep. It's okay. I've been there, done it. You're half me. I already know what's going to happen to you. Yeah, Vartal. Again, though, I don't know the full story. As much as I pushed on it here, like, again, I really don't see her mother coming to rush that right to me, because it's like, look what they do every day. You really want your daughter to have to deal with what you have to deal with on your stream? Like, albeit I'm improvising the conversation that me and her mother would have. Like, I'm being dead ass with you, though. Even with her grandfather from her mother's side. Like, bro, look how they treat you. Seriously? Are you sure about this? Like, I really am, but at the same time, like, I get it. But, like, it's just, I'm just trying to be an adult and be there for my child. That's it. More than anything. I don't want to have any fucking excuses of, oh, I couldn't have been there because I was doing this or that, and no, you're coming first. Period. No, fuck America, fuck this, fuck that. No, you're coming first. I gotta be a dad. Like, if I don't, my dad's gonna reincarnate. Like, literally reattach. All his ashes are gonna come back together. He's gonna, like, form all back up into a human body and come beat my ass. Like, I don't know where to start looking. They're not where they used to be, Vartal. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. I've went by there once, and it's not the same. They're not there anymore. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. I know how it's supposed to look with what's there and there. It's not there anymore. We're going through with a buddy. We're going back to the buddy's house, mind you, to go hang out at his place, but they lived in the area. And, like, on the way back to their place, we went by where I damn well know where they should have been. Nah, it's not the same. They're not there anymore. I don't know where to start looking. At all. Like, even where their father stays. No. And they were kind of like neighbors with each other. No, it's not the same anymore. They're not there anymore. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. It's freaking me out. When I was going to hang out with them, I was like, oh, great. This is going to be a great mental fuckery day. That was like a year and a half ago. Because I don't overly stalk these people on the internet and shit. I don't even know. Like, I hope they're all okay. I don't wish anything bad on them. Albeit I'm saying what I'm saying. Again, there's a lot of let me rephrase that. There's a lot of unknowns here for me to just be like, yeah, you stupid fucking bitch, cunt, ass, whore, worthless cum dumpster. Like, no. There are too many unknowns for me to just start screaming that about her. And she took my kid away. Like, I'm more concerned about her general well-being and all that, and then I might kick her in the shin softly with a slipper or something. I don't know. And then you got to realize that, Vartal, like, this woman has had, like, a serious domestic violence. Again, like, she almost lost her life. I mean, like, you can see the fracture in her face where, like, her skull was fractured from this dude, like, stomping her face in, but... you know, reality, PTSD setting in, and, you know, oh, I tuned into his stream, I'm gonna fucking kill, like, you know, he's over here threatening to kill everybody. Like, no. She probably tweaking, brother. Like, sweetheart, this one's kind of tickling me though. Like, you think I'm gonna kill you? Like, look what you did and carried for me and blessed me with. Like, you're gonna be just a-okay. Hey, albeit I'm a little upset, but looking at the bigger picture here in the grand scheme of things, I'm not that upset. I am upset, but I'm not. It's a weird thing here. Like, sure, I'm upset, but I'm sure you're just as upset as I am. This is a two-way street here. Welcome to being adults. And I don't need to be acting irate and everything else. Like, I want to show my daughter and any of my children in the future that, like, that you got to be calm, cool, and collective, even if it's a high-stress situation. And no point is breaking down into a rage and losing focus and fucking yourself up gonna get you to your goal. I'll go ahead and tell you now. So, like, you gotta hyper focus. You don't want a tunnel vision, but you kind of do. Because when you tunnel vision, you miss everything peripherals. You could have, like, just moved a little to the left or right and just kept tunnel vigilant on your goal. I got you. I know it's a fucked up thing, man. Life's fucked up. And, like, I cut myself short yesterday. Forgot what someone said, but, like, you know, you gotta realize we're all human, dog. Like, everyone's got their own trials and tribulations of the day. They may be similar, but they're not the same as yours. I mean, hell, like, y'all heard the guy yesterday I was talking to on the stream. Look at that. Two different situations. I mean, he's really not homeless, but, like, he's technically homeless, kind of. Like, shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know, I've overdrawn on my Cash App, too. Like, oh, shit, that's right. I forgot I got donated money last night. I gotta remember I paid some of that back. So, just in case I don't get any more donations, my Cash App don't shut down, I went ahead and got ahead of that problem. I got another weekly payment coming up, but it's not till, like, the 19th. I pushed it off till then. I didn't pay it all the way back, but I got to keep my Cash App open, man. This month's been rough, brother. Things will get better, I promise. I just want my kid back. I don't need to destroy the whole world doing that. I feel that'd be unfair to my daughter. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. I can already hear it now. I don't want to go back with that monster. He destroyed everything. Or it could be something else. Like, oh, thanks. I know you love me, Daddy. You destroyed the world to get me back. God dang right. And unfortunately, her being half of me, it's going to be an intermix of that. It's going to be a little internal battle. It's going to be like, I'm glad he cares, but, like, he's destroying everything I love. Like, sorry. See, I don't have to worry about paying child support because we're not married. When I get the woman I got pregnant, we're not married. If we're not married, I don't like, and like my name's not on the birth certificate, I don't pay child support. No one's name can be on there. It means she solely took sole responsibility of the kid. Why are you paying child support on someone that's 30 years old? Child support stops when they're 18, brother. Unless they got a disability or something. And I ain't trying to hate on them. I'm just curious. Technically, it's kind of still a dependent at that point, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know that far into, like, marriage law and, like, child support of, like, the disability. No, once they're 18, you don't have to pay child support anymore. They ain't a child. They're an adult. Sorry, man. You can't, like, unless your kid's in school, you can't even claim them as a dependent. You can claim as a dependent if they're in college until they're, like, 24. Really? What? Some places you only, no, it's when you're 18. That's where all the jokes are coming from. Like, yeah, my kid's finally 18, no more child support. I don't have to pay that stupid bitch anything. Because, yeah, albeit you're paying child support, you act like the kid's in control of that credit card. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. Okay. Well, yeah, 18, 19, I figured a little bit into their adulthood, just a little bit, but, like, at the same time, you know, when you hit 18, it's, like, kind of the magic number. You're an adult now. You can get drafted. Like, you know, you're an adult, get the fuck out of my house. Albeit, some parents do that, some don't. You know, it's that cliche thing. You did a year in jail behind it? I'm confused. What did I miss in the last one? I thought I had less money than I did. For some reason. I thought I had less money than I did. Oh, we're good. I'll definitely take a bus today. No, that's right. I got cigarettes with that, I think. I'll get cash back. Get a water or something. I don't know. God, Jesus Christ, most people Sacred Bible are great, though. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. I know I'm freaking a lot of people out. The cost of living? Yeah. A lot of people don't get that, though. They don't understand the cost of living is different in a different city. Like, let alone a state. Like, bro, literally, no bullshit. Homie, when I went 300, 400 miles out, right? Like, out to Kannapolis, like, you know, fucking, like, what, 2 months ago now, going on 3? Like, no. Bro, I mean, everything was cheaper. The cigarettes were cheaper. The beer was cheaper. I mean, beer was practically 99 cents for a tall boy. I'm just sitting here like, this is some bullshit. Like, yeah. I was like, this is some bullshit. I do plan on moving somewhere. I'm not sure where, though. Because, like, when I was out, like, going out that far, like, no, I kind of did like how Kannapolis looked, but it was kind of like a ghost town, so I didn't like it. Dog. Oh, it's a townhouse, though. That's anyone and their mother can go in. No, it ain't. It's apartments in like a little thingy from actually what I remember. What? $650? That's some bullshit. Dude, there's some people that only got to pay $50 a month for their fucking rent. I want you to understand this. Or they live in a flat for free. It's kind of like that, like, subsidized, I want to say subsidized, but governmental, like, housing shit that their country has. They let them live there for free. I was so confused. I was like, what? But again, that person was lying to me, so I don't know how anything they were telling was the truth or not. 2009, Jesus. Yeah, 2009 is when they raised the minimum wage in North Carolina to $7.25 from like $6 an hour. That was a fun it's a fun conversation to have. People don't realize that. This last time minimum wage was raised here. You got to realize people were getting paid $6 an hour back in 2009, $5 an hour. They weren't making, albeit inflation, like no amount of increasing the minimum wage is going to do you any good, because whatever you increase the minimum wage, businesses are going to increase their prices to meet their bottom line again. They won't take that financial loss and pay their employees more. Oh, no, yeah, I know. A lot of places are income-based. So, like, if you make shit, like, you make only so much amount of money, your rent will be, like, a lot cheaper than other people. But typically, people don't like living those places. Because I have a couple of them around here, but I don't, like, if I was sitting there, like, look, let's say I got an apartment and everything, right, with, like, my stream. Yeah, bro, I got banned on YouTube. I can't afford my rent today. Yeah, for $15 an hour is only $32,000 at the end of the year. Before you take taxes out, it'll literally only be $32,000. And after you take taxes out, I want to say you're in like the 12% bracket. So, 10% of what? $32,000 is going to be $3,000. So you're talking about maybe $28,000, to get all your taxes in there. Maybe a little over. Because you got to add the extra 2% because, it's 12%, not 10%. But, you're talking about $28,000 at the end of the year. That's not a lot. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not a lot. Especially when you get into your rent being what? $1,600? So you're talking about, what, $19,200 at the end of the year? So, like, you only got about $8K or $9K in your bank. That's not getting into your car insurance every month either. Well, no, we'll just say, no, that's not getting into your car insurance. No, let me round that up. Okay, we'll say $2,000 a month, getting all your bills. No, we'll say we'll say $2,000 with the bills, groceries, everything else. So you're talking about $24,000 at the end of the year. So you only got $4K at the end of the year, and that's not counting any unexpected expenditures along the way. Out of that $4,000 of savings you could have. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, like, trust me, I'm good with numbers. I'm very good with numbers. Damn, if my stream was going the way it was, like, that 1 month, yeah, I couldn't even qualify. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's just basic math. $725 is only $15,000 before taxes. Again, taking 10% out of that, I'm talking about maybe $13,000 at the end of the year. You'll rent $600 a month. You're talking about $7,200. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a lot of money. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm big into politics. And this is why I was telling them they need to, like, make legislation to, like, control the way businesses increase their prices. With any other, like, if we were to raise the minimum wage ever again, whether it's federal, or like you're fucking, like, you got to control the inflation, because no, Amazon's going to rush to raise their prices to meet their bottom line again. Amazon don't want to take that on the chin to all their employees, or they'll start firing people. Albeit, I know some places like mom and pop shops probably can't afford it. That's where it gets a little iffy and you can really hurt independent business. Like, yeah, that, this ain't some restaurant that's like a franchise type thing. They're just starting out. And albeit they may be in a food truck and they have a restaurant somewhere. They're just in a food truck right now. No, the food truck might have to stop. You know what I mean? Nah, Marine Corvette. I'm gonna find me a beautiful trans female woman. And no, I ain't sucked any dick lately. I haven't had sex with anyone in like 10 years, okay? Leave me alone. Am I still trying to kill people? I mean, I'm not killing anyone. I'm praying to God, Jesus Christ, most circle Bible to handle my problems. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. And they've been taking care of me. Yeah. Well, look, off the top of my head, sorry I picked Amazon to, like, pick on Jeff Bozo there. I know his last name's Bezos, but it's just funny. I already know I'm probably reminding him, like, his fucking elementary days. Bozo. Hey, Bozo. EM Star, what are you? Who are you? No, I got you. No, virtual, no, because, like, if you work at Amazon, you do get paid kind of decently well. I don't care if you just started out and, like, it's your first fucking job now, $15, $20 an hour. There you go. Like, no, you ain't fucking around a little bit. Don't come bitching to me anymore. Like, I can hear it now, bro. Like, EM Store, I don't know who you are. Huh? And? Does he pay rent? And that's just all that matter. And, like, give them, like, at least breathing room. If they pay rent, who fucking cares? Let them stack up money. That way, when they do get their own place, if there's like a fucking another COVID or something, no, they ain't gonna have to worry about moving back in with you or wonder where the fuck they're gonna go. It's a lot easier to, like, get like a used car or a new car and, like, start paying that off before you go get your own place type thing. You know what I mean? And build up your credit so you can actually get a good place to live. Like, I'm not against nuclear families, at all. I'm all for it, economically speaking, so you're successful. I don't want to watch anyone fail. I'll tell you right now, there was a girl at Waffle House. Dude, she was like wanting to be a cosmetologist. No, and she had her exams coming up. I would sit there and help her with her fucking study guide for her test the next day. Like, no, I don't want to see you put all this time in and fail. Like, no, fuck that. I'm busy over here in political shit and stuff. I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't want to fail. Albeit yesterday was kind of a bad day yesterday. Oh, I fucking quit today. I'm fucking done. Oh, I gotcha. Store. Okay. No, I'm not saying you are dogging your son. No, 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 Bartle. Some people will, okay? Like, they were hating on those people in Japan that are doing that. I'll be honest with you. Albeit, this is America, that's Japan. Like, no, even here in America, no, you're 18. You're supposed to have your own fucking Ferrari, your own mansion. Like, no. Like, no, this is bullshit. You just turned 18. You just got out of high school. Like, no, you've been in school for 8 hours a day every day. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, Vartle. No, I'd be the same way with my kids, unfortunately. No, my dad could have kicked us out, and he never really did. I mean, he kicked you out if you did something you weren't supposed to be doing. Like arguing and shit like that. And saying, like, saying mean shit to him. Like, I'm loosely... Me and my dad argued a lot because that cyberstalker situation. I'm telling you right now. I was getting cyberstalked, and I was getting mad because, like, I seen people get fucked up and everything else, and it was pissing me off. But now, I got to live with him for a while. I do the same for my kids. Even if I can't stand you in the house, no, you can sleep outside. Like, here's a tent or a blanket. Like, if you hate, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I kind of live close to the city type thing. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you hate, you know what I mean? You might need a bath, Stinky. You know, you going to argue with me anymore? Or you want to spend some more time outside? You know, if they're like, you know, them as an adult, you know, I'm not going to kick my kid out. And if I did, I would helicopter parent them too. Like, even like they're 18, like, oh, that's the time. Yeah, I'm going to kick you out and just helicopter you. I'm going to follow you around all day and wait till the end of the day when you think no one's going to be there and be like, hey, you going to pull that shit? Because I'm going to ignore the phone too. I'm like, you going to pull that shit again? I didn't. It's like, get the fuck in the car. It's going to be like -degree temperature out here. I'm not going to be an asshole like everyone else was. Like, yeah, Vartle, I know. I know those days are coming for me. Yeah, I'm going to hang out with this person. No! My house would be the party house, though. I ain't gonna lie. Tell you that now. I don't care. I'd be in there tea-timing it up with my daughter. Fuck you. It'd be like that Doritos commercial. Y'all come around the corner after we're playing football or something. No. And they're just same get up, though, not in a dress. You know. Fuck you. Like, I couldn't cuss at y'all, but it'd be like... No, boys aren't easier. No, boys... No. As a comedian, like, I can't disagree with it. No. Boys fuck shit up. Girls are fucked up, okay? I mean, you say they kill the chickens, bro. The girl is going to sit there and go crying. Be like, oh, no, I don't want it. I feel sorry for the chicken. Yeah, I want some chicken nuggets, though. Hey, Red Arrow. No, yeah, agreed. No, you got to be a parent before you're a friend. You know what I mean? And whether or not they appreciate what you did for them when they were a kid, as they get older, and in the real world, you know, you'll find out later. Really? Okay. Thanks, Bartle. That makes me feel so much better. Thank you. You make me feel like I should have boys. But albeit, I really wanted a daughter, though. That's so, like, I'm thankful for the Lord I got one. That's all I can tell you. I just can't wait to be like my dad and sit there and be like, especially when I'm being a parent, it becomes, I don't like you. You're being mean. It's like, Four tries for a boy. Well, I just want a boy just so I can continue my name, for sure. Because if you have a girl, they typically take the last name of their husband, whoever they get, become a wife to. The boy, if you have a boy, continues her name, because the wife of your child. So I definitely do want a son, but I always wanted a daughter. Like, more than anything, I wanted a daughter. But I do want a boy. Yep. I'll be thankful whatever the Lord gives me, but, I really want a boy, so my name continues, for sure. I really wish I could be like Genghis Khan down here a little bit. Go ahead and tell you that now. That way I saturate this earth with like 500 of me. And then like they saturate the earth with 1,000 more of me. Like, nah. The main reason I want girls, though, is to fucking calm down my bloodline. Like, no, buddy, we're barbarians over here. We're barbaric. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. That's the main reason I wanted girls. Or a daughter. Like, no, I need more, like, estrogen type things in my genetic. Because, like, no, buddy, we're, like, high-strung, barbaric people. I got you. Well, I'm talking about when your daughters get older and everything, they get married. Like, if your daughter got married to me, she's going to take the last name Golding. She ain't going to have your last name anymore. And then her children, or your children, are going to have that husband's last name, not yours anymore. When your son gets married, no, his wife will take the last name Golding. Your name continues. And then their kids, they have together, take Golding. And then, they have a son. And then vice versa. It splits like that. That's what I'm talking about. So your name stays around. And I'm only 32 now. I just turned 32 in October. Like, bro, I enjoy life. Like, I want to make life. I'm glad I was able to make life. You know what I mean? I want to make more life. I know I'm not going to be here forever. So I want to make as many little me's as I can. I don't want my wife to think she's going to be a baby maker type thing. It'll be a compromised agreement. Like, no, I want more kids. I don't need you to run off. Jesus. I still got a long life to live. I'm here till God, Jesus Christ, unless everyone's sacred Bible take me out, period. But, getting to that midlife crisis, I guess you could say. I wouldn't say a midlife crisis, but just getting old and turning in more adult than I already have, albeit I'm out here homeless and all this other shit. Definitely becoming more responsible and mature, at least trying to be. Yeah, and that's the thing. If I I don't want my daughter to be like an only child. That's the thing. I feel she'd be a great older sister to anybody. So. I mean, it was probably good because you got the most time with your parents. You don't have to compete for your parents, like, and shit like that. You know, are you the favorite or who's the favorite? Yeah. Dude, you could start an argument so quick, too. If you're just at the dinner table and be like, yeah, you're the favorite. I hope you know that. You're the favorite. Dude, the argument that will ensue between your kids is insane. Because they'll be like, they'll give everyone like the look like, I win. And then the other ones are looking at them all mad. And they're like looking at you that said like, really? Like, but they did this and this. Yeah. No, because I had 2 older brothers. So like, we would ask who's the favorite. And that, like, they always assume it was me or something. Like, no, I didn't get away with this or that. I didn't get to do this or that. Like, no, I ain't the favorite. Oh. I just reflect on my childhood days to understand what you're going through. More than anything. What time is it? It's 9:24. Wherever I go, it will be lunch. The bigger question is, no, that's what our parents would say. We'd ask, though, who's the favorite? They're like, we don't love any indifferent, but, that kids don't hear that. They hear, like, I wasn't the favorite, someone else was. All right, the bus is going to be here in 45 minutes. I need to get my fat ass up and moving here. Yeah, because this Venezuela thing ain't looking too good. It looks like we're about to go to war. Homie, leave them alone. Like, bro, you're just making it easier for Hatcher to, like... And I look at Russia as, like, Hatcher from, like, the rundown in South America. You're making it easier for Hatcher to run rampant through there, motherfucker. You're ruining everything. Now, when we go to World War III over here in Ukraine and all that shit, I don't need Africa and South America really wanting to chop my fucking head off. I need them on my side, buddy. So that way when Russia and China do want to show up over here, it's like, nah, go America. Make peace, not war. Bro, that was a catchy ass song, I ain't gonna lie. Make peace, not war. I had hit like on it, I'm sorry. He's over there in a pink fucking button up too. That's just so fucking hilarious. Make peace, not war. I need y'all to chill out, please. I've got plans, I just can't talk about it. Like picture it like football. If I'm sitting here saying I'm gonna do a quarterback sneak, different line, I'm gonna do a fucking quarterback. Jesus Christ. You're killing me, Smalls. Look, I will ask you to look at Israel and Gaza, okay? I pray that keeps holding. That ceasefire keeps going good. Like, trust me, I got a plan. There's a method to my madness. Yeah, bro, I can zip this shut, man. I like this tent. I can zip this shut. Let's zip it all the way shut. Make love, not war. Bro, it had me rolling though, like it tickled me pink. Cause like and the funny thing is, like, albeit they're saying that and I'm over here saying what I'm saying, so it's like, yeah, I'm like, hey, I don't want to do this. This is, I don't know what they're doing right now, but it's making everyone uncomfortable. It's damn why China's over there like, hey, please stop giving Taiwan stuff. Freaking them out, especially when you're just boosh, bombing the fuck out of everybody. Like, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous, dude. They're doing everything in their power to try to not release that Jeffrey Epstein files, man. But to conserve battery life, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna, like, cause I gotta look at politics. I really didn't look at it too much this morning. But I'm gonna end the stream here, look at that, catch up with the news. I'm pretty sure it's still the standard shit anyways. But to conserve battery life, I'm gonna catch the bus in like 30 minutes, and then I may or may not be streaming where I get food, because they may be playing music in there. With the JFK, do I believe there was a second shooter? I believe there's just one shooter. Because with the JFK thing, literally their files were like, somebody called in and said, hey, the president's going to die at 10 o'clock. And then the motorcade switched paths, and then they called back and said, no, the president's going to die at 10:30. And they didn't do anything about that. With the JFK thing. And then, but to answer your last question before like I just dip out on you. But like, I'll be back streaming later today. Don't worry about it. I just gotta go look at other stuff and handle other stuff, and I'm gonna go run and get lunch. And again, if they don't have music playing, I'll eat on camera in there and stuff. See, y'all see me eating. But y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I'll see you on the next live.